Your happiness versus YouTube. This video is going to basically reference a lot of points from Jay Schlatt's I'm retiring video, because honestly that is one of my favorite videos by far posted by Jay Schlatt, because it goes into a lot of topics that other YouTubers don't about what YouTube actually is and what goes on behind the scenes really well. And there's also talks quite briefly about his and I guess other people's experience on YouTube. Now, a question that is brought up a lot on YouTube is, are you actually enjoying YouTube? Because there's obviously a scale between the two extreme points. On the left, you got you actually enjoying YouTube, and on the right, you got you doing YouTube as a job. What I mean by that is like gaining the subs, doing the YouTube algorithm, uploading a lot, doing a lot of effort just to please YouTube. While on the other side, you got yourself a little bit more chillaxed, you're just going to do YouTube for fun, and you don't really care about anything. So, if you were to relate to this, go back to when you started your YouTube channel. If you started it like a decade ago, try to remember when you actually fully started it. What did you do? Why did you upload your first video? You probably uploaded your first video like it was nothing. You probably didn't even have a video planned. You just grabbed something off your video files and just uploaded it, because for the shits of it. Did you care about it getting 0 views? Not really, because you didn't really understand how anything worked. It's like you as a child. When you were a child, you're completely oblivious to everything. You don't have any responsibility, so there's not much you need to care about, you know? Once you start being an adult, you actually realize how sucky it is to be an adult. You actually have to work. You actually have to pay for food. You actually have to drive everywhere. You have to pay taxes. You have to do this, do that. You have to do so many things because you have so much new responsibilities. That's kind of a very good metaphor for YouTube. Back in the early days when you started your YouTube channel, you didn't really care if your videos got 2 views because you actually enjoyed doing YouTube. You enjoyed sitting on OBS and talking while you're playing a game, for example. You enjoy doing podcasts. You enjoy interacting with your viewers. But then as you grow older, you start to realize that, why am I actually doing this? Because you then realize that, wait, I'm not getting anything from this. Yeah, I'm getting 100 views, but that doesn't really do anything for me. So you set your mind on a goal. I want to start making money from this, and the goal of making money is these analytics, just for an example. So you strive to go to that goal, and your scale shifts over to the right side in a way where you start doing YouTube as a job. What I mean by that is you start to, I guess, not really enjoy YouTube anymore. You're just doing it because it's good for you, I guess. It gets the views, it gets the analytics, so keep on doing it. And that's kind of a very good relatable point from what I did back then. How do I bring up the views? Crap. Not good with this. Yeah, here we go. Last 365 days. So this point was when I uploaded Roblox videos, which we'll scroll to right now. This was kind of the point where I started to realize, wait, these Roblox videos are actually doing really well. They were getting like 1,000 views each, so I should keep continuing it so I could actually make money. Back in December, I had a mindset, and I was checking my Social Blade status on future projections, and it predicted that I was going to hit 1,000 subs by April. Right now it's April and I'm not even halfway there. So firstly, Social Blade was wrong, but secondly, I was dead set on a goal to get to 1,000 subs so I could actually start making money. I was even having the mindset of, I'm not going to even get a part-time job. I'm just going to do YouTube. I'm just going to get the money from here. So that's why I really grinded. I really grinded to get videos out that I barely even enjoyed making. And I had zero happiness in actually making these videos. Like, I sat here for 14 minutes doing absolutely nothing. I was having zero fun, zero enjoyment, but it was getting the views. So this kind of mindset continued onwards because ultimately I wanted to reach my goal of making money. It was going to save me from having to get a part-time job. And that's a good thing, right? You don't have to work. This is your work, basically. But then you start to realize, wait, is getting a part-time job better than YouTube? Because if you're not enjoying YouTube, then what's that anything different than a part-time job? You're not going to enjoy both of them. And while yes, you can argue, oh, YouTube is easier. You don't have to travel to work. You don't have to talk to other people. All you do is just click on a bunch of buttons and stuff. But then I can argue back, well, you're not enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, that would just be as painful as driving to work and actually working, for example. The pain that you experience on YouTube after doing it for a really long time, aka creator burnout, is going to basically be equivalent to you doing your part-time job. So then you ask the question, is this really worth it? Am me getting 1,000 views per video really worth it? I had no fun in making it, and it's not even good to me anymore. I'm not getting anything from it except just a little bit more numbers, inching myself to my ultimate goal of 1,000 subs. So you I guess pull back from that. You pull back from that mindset, and you start to do things that you actually enjoy. But YouTube, again, doesn't work with you, and it's going to basically stop recommending your videos, aka you get less views. And then this kind of mindset is basically just like a cycle, an infinite cycle. You realize that you don't like doing YouTube anymore, so you're going to decide to pull back. But then you pulling back to doing things you enjoy only, you're not going to get any views from it. So then you'd be like, fuck, I'm getting no views, I'm getting no subs, gotta roll it back to when I was getting subs. And it's just an infinite cycle. And basically, for some YouTubers out there, it's not even a cycle, it's just a one-way stop. What I mean is, they never even stop doing their thing. They'll still upload videos even if they're not happy with doing YouTube, and just continue it forever because it gets the money, it pays their bills. And that kind of mindset is kind of troubling, because even if they're pulling in like 20k views and barely even making ends meet, they'll continue to torture themselves just because it's reliable, you know, it's going to get the money, it's going to pay the bills. Whether if they change it up and do something they enjoy, it's not going to pay the bills. That is a very huge and fundamental flaw on YouTube. Basically, creators are basically forcing themselves to upload content they don't like just to try and pay the bills, because they know that if they try change it up to something they do like, it's not going to pull in the views. And that's kind of sad in my opinion. There really isn't a solution to actually doing something you enjoy and getting the views, but maintaining the scale, maintaining the balance between actually enjoying YouTube and doing YouTube because you need money, can be achievable. Firstly, try to upload a little bit less. Try to upload more high quality videos. If you upload high quality videos that you do enjoy, oh yes, it takes a lot more time and effort. It's ultimately going to pay out in the ending, because if a watcher here is definitely going to watch one video per week more than 5 videos a day. Obviously, those 5 videos a day are going to be garbage as shit, and not as much people would want to watch them because they know it's going to be garbage. While a 1 video per week kind of mindset is a lot better, because you can spend a lot more time in that video. You can spend a lot more time in that video. You can actually improve the video quality so that, I guess, people watch it a little bit more and enjoy it more. That kind of mindset there is a lot better than just doing absolutely nothing. It is ultimately why you actually need to start maintaining a balance between enjoying YouTube and just doing it for the views. That's it for my little talk. See ya, I guess. This was a terrible talk. I barely even talked about anything.